Hi, and welcome to another episode of Success Ladder Podcast. My name is Paul Brian, and this is Success Ladder Podcast. Now, this is a very familiar face that you are having today, and it's a continuation of a conversation that we started in the previous episode. And I'm with Leon again, and this time round, the other episode, we were doing an introduction, just a general overview of what AI is. Now, this gentleman has developed something very interesting, something very great for Africa, and he's calling it AI Central, the operating system of AI in Africa. Now, I want us to have to major our conversation today in understanding the vision, the dream that he has with this particular tool. So once again, maybe if you didn't catch up with the previous episode, you can go check it on our platform on YouTube or on Spotify, and just be at par with the conversation. So I'll give him a chance to introduce himself again. Leon, welcome back to Success Ladder Podcast. Once again, maybe for those who didn't follow up the previous episode, of course they'll want to know you. You know, I've been doing episodes, we have over 20 episodes, but I still introduce myself, so don't worry.
Leon Apungu, Apungu, that's not a common name in this country.
Yeah, it's not.
It's only for important people.
Yeah.
And I'm glad again to be here to talk about AI.
It's an AI generated name.
Yeah, you could say that. Probably if my mom knew anything about AI when she did back then, but I understand she probably knew. So that's what I am. I operate in the AI space and all that. But for who I am, like you probably know, I just want to make Africa a better place, a better continent. A quick fact is that in 100 years, everyone that is alive today, they'll probably be dead, right? And everyone my age, going upwards, probably in 50 years, will all be dead. So what will we be remembered with? That's the biggest question. And that's the question I answer. The different things that I do, AI included and all that, yeah. So that's who I am.
Yeah, amazing. I think if I die, if you make AI Central great, I'll also be remembered as someone who had a conversation about AI Central. I know there are so many amazing things that Leon is planning to do, so that when one day he doesn't live, and but it's a good catch. It's a good catch. Every day you live, in everything you do, always ask yourself, if today is my last day, can people remember me with something? Remember all the things, most of the things that we normally focus on. You die today, they are not there. But is there something extraordinary, something special that you're doing, so that when you stop breathing, when you no longer exist, we can remember you. And with that, you will exist forever. So Leon here has developed one of amazing things that you want to hear about. And the tool is called AI Central. So I don't know about AI Central, and I wanted Leon to walk us through, first of all, what is AI Central, and secondly, tell us why AI Central. Yeah.
So AI Central is an amalgamation of different aspects of AI and business. I've been in the AI space for quite some time right now, and there are things I understand deeper than most. When it comes to any technology or any change you intend to create, there are things that you must consider, okay? Right now, familiarity, the topic is still at its lowest in Africa, and that's where the main platform comes in, www.aicentral.africa. When you go in there, you start creating familiarity with AI from approaching these things from a problem perspective and not a tool perspective. So you go there, see a tab, what problem I'm trying to solve. You search, I'm trying to create content, or I'm trying to generate leads and all that, and it will give you a list of AI tools. Right now we have 320 plus tools integrated in the platform, and different workflows that can help you through that. So that's where the main platform comes in. That's just to bring the population into the conversation, right? But number two, we have the future of AI, and that is in our younger brothers and sisters who are still in school. How does them studying about the history of Nyerere help them solve current problems. We're not saying it's bad to study history, you're just saying what Nyerere did, does it have a lesson that can help solve a current problem in the market or a problem to come in 10 years?
Yeah.
AI helps you understand that,
Yeah.
okay? And with that understanding, you can now be better placed to generate solutions before the market actually calls for them. Another thing about what we do at AI Central is last year I consulted for a company. Within 3 months, they had spent 3.2 million Kenyan shillings integrating AI in their processes. And one of the team leaders there told me that we find AI really less useful to our processes, and we regret investing this money, all right, in the AI tool. But what I understood is they did it because of the market pressure, not because of the need that they had. So I developed an assessment for them, and they went through the assessment. The assessment basically is supposed to rate you on a total of 375, and the released score should be at least 187. When these people took the test, the entire company ranked averagely at 120. So the list score is 187, but the average is 120. So they are way, way below the minimum required. And I gave them the test. It suggested the step they're supposed to take before they think about integrating AI, what AI is to start with, and all that. So after that, we are in week 3 of January, right? They're already seeing results after taking the necessary steps that the assessment suggested. So we are here to tell you, instead of folding to the market pressure of AI and the jargons and all that, first understand where you stand as an individual or as a business before you think even about bringing AI into your company. So when we combine those 3, that's bringing understanding the population, taking care of the future through the education, and then of course helping businesses and career people understand what AI can do for them. Then we have the entire society coming into the fold, and that's what we call an ecosystem. So with that, we'll be able to create enough talent space for people to start practicing their expertise in AI. We will create enough data so that when the governments are ready to invest, the investors are ready to invest, we'll have enough data to invest in tools that are actually helpful to us. And of course, we'll have the population to use the AI because we need the market for it to work, right? So that's basically in a nutshell what we're trying to do. Why we do that is a simple one. The existing AI tools, 99% of them do not work in Africa as much as they work in the global West because they are not created with our own data. As much as ChatGPT can give you anything, that's 0.001% of its capabilities, right? So we need tools that could deliver at least 70% of their value for that, okay? And plus we need to create infrastructure so that next time Elon Musk is thinking about investing in AI in Africa, they actually have an implementation partner. We need the execution, and that's why we can.
Amazing. So I want you to maybe go back a little bit. So when you talk about infrastructure, maybe for somebody outside there is not understanding, maybe there is a corporate, there is an organization, as many people know, when you talk about AI, people just think about ChatGPT. Maybe people who are using Google services, they might know about Gemini. People who are using Microsoft services, they might talk about the Copilot and all that. Now, just for information, because I know your dream of AI Central, the way you've explained is very intentional, if I may say so. So for somebody who doesn't understand, maybe there is a CEO somewhere, he's not a tech person. So what is the difference between the infrastructure, the hardware bit and the software bit of AI, like in a layman's language?
For a car to run, of course you have the engine, you have everything, but it needs fuel, right? For AI to function, it's not about the technology itself, the technicalities and all that. There is for example, energy requirements.
Yeah.
Okay. Today, if ChatGPT, that's OpenAI, brought just one, not all of them, one of their data centers in Nairobi, then we'll have to have a rationing of 4 to 3 electricity days. That means the public will have to have 3 days of electricity in a week, and then the rest of the 4 days are going to that data center to support that.
Yeah.
So infrastructure means our spaces as Africa are not well equipped with enough energy to run and operate AI technology yet, right? Those data centers, of course, as much as they use a lot of energy, they also need to be cooled and such things. Okay. In Kenya, for instance, for a data center to function, we'll have to place it somewhere within the Rift Valley there because it's cool naturally and it has many rivers and all that. Or in Western, somewhere along River Nzoia or something. Yeah. But again, we have that problem of energy. Do we have enough energy there to support that? Okay, so that's infrastructure. Data is also a big deal because AI runs on data. Without data, AI is useless. Yeah. And that's why we tell it we are feeding in data, we are feeding in millions and billions of data points and all that. Yeah. So data, energy, the very vital tools when it comes to AI, and currently no country in Africa, not even Egypt, not even South Africa, is well equipped with the tool running concurrently to support that. So I know investments are out there that could come and actually boost our energy levels, probably help us collect data faster and all that. But again, if you're Elon Musk and today you're looking at who to execute that project for you, there's no one. True. Because you have to go through the Safaricom or this country and all that, and they have their own business models and all that. Yeah. It does not support that. So that's where AI Central comes in. We're just trying to build that space where when the country is ready, when the continent is ready to now invest fully in AI, there will be someone to help them execute their plan and all that. Of course, we're also waiting for Elon. Last week in Davos during the World Economic Forum, he suggested that in 2 to 3 years, all the foundations of AI technology to be taken in space. Of course, it was logical. Because let's say when we are tapping solar energy, we'll collect 10 times more from space because there's no atmosphere to emit the rays and all that per panel as compared to when you're collecting it from Earth. And then number 2, space is naturally cool, so we'll not need to put in cooling infrastructure and all that. So in 2 to 3 years, when Elon finally succeeds in basing the AI technology foundations in the space, then we'll be here to help him execute as far as Africa is concerned. Yes.
Very good. Do you think Africa, as a continent today, do you have the capability of building our own AI infrastructure?
Until we intentionally choose to do that, capabilities are there. Capabilities are definitely there. But until the necessary stakeholders choose to do that, then it will never happen. Okay. AI Central doesn't have resources to build energy centers and all that, but the government does. Just that they are putting their money in different things, some of which are helpful, some of which are not. Okay. And if we could redirect that energy and those resources to the right places, then yes, we have the capability to do it.
Good. Amazing. When you want to build something, I know you sat down, and when you are coming up with this vision of AI Central, there were some foundational aspects, you see, foundational truths that you sat down and said, I'm crying for my continent, I see the potential in this continent. I see what we can achieve as a continent when we do the right thing with AI, to make our continent efficient in whatever we do and put it there in the global map. So what are the foundations that AI Central is building?
One, access. One of the most important things in the world is access. Okay, we need access to to the market, you need access to resources, you need access to technical abilities and all that.
Yeah.
And we're building access as a foundation so that next time PP here comes up with a crazy AI tool that could help change Africa, he has access to the talent that can help him build, he has access to the resources that can help him build, he has access to the market that could actually use the technology that PP is building. Another thing is freedom of thought. Freedom of thought. Actually, freedom is, I think it's the most valuable item on planet Earth. Think about this. The worst of the worst amongst us, they are usually punished with freedom being taken away from them. That's jail. Okay, because they'll still be given food, they still sleep and all that. Just that they're not choosing what to eat. They're not choosing where to sleep. They're not choosing how to move. Jesus himself died. A whole Son of God died just to give us freedom. Nothing else. We call it free will, right? So freedom. So we want to create a space where people have freedom of thought, which is a very limiting factor in Africa. Some time back, I came up with a crazy idea. I said I want to build a 2-in-1 shoe. Actually, I still have the dreams of building that. A shoe that can be used as a sneaker, and then you just remove the upper part, you have your slides to go with them in the bathroom and all that. And I took it to one of my relatives, and I told them I just need 50K to create a prototype. They told me no one has done this before. Who do you think you are? I told them that's the point, no one has done it. I should be the one to do it. So in Africa, we do not even have freedom of thought. When you start thinking differently, you're saying that's crazy, you're out of line and all that. So those are the two major foundations that we're building, access and just freedom of thought. If that could align, then anything else is possible. Resources will come, infrastructure will be built and all that.
Amazing. Actually, I like the idea of all the shoes and more actually I think that is the mentality that your relative, that is whatever your relative said, that is the mentality that we are having as a continent. I think today I can build something and then something also come outside Africa from the Europeans or America or Asia or anywhere across the globe. Whatever built, whatever I'm presenting might be the most effective thing to that particular person. But just because it's done by an African, people don't have that trust, and it's a challenge. I think we need to wake up as a continent. We need to appreciate our own, because if you go to these things that we consume, go to the biggest organizations that are building products for us, that we are consuming their products. Actually, the biggest minds there are Africans. It's us. People are there. You are not going to miss an African somewhere. So they are there. We can do this thing. And it's high time that we also believe that actually we don't have to copy things. We don't have to wait for somebody to do the type of shoes that are 2-in-1 shoes. So when you've seen people doing it somewhere, and then you cannot say, okay, it has been done, now I can trust this idea that Leon has. So we are just human beings. We have the same brain. We have brains the same way the other people have across the globe, and we can come up with new things. We are very creative, very intelligent, and very innovative. Now back to AI Central. Who are your target stakeholders, and what role are they going to play, or what role can they play?
Right now, we have different target stakeholders. One of them, of course, the government must always be involved in anything, whether you like it or not. They should always be there. And we're just asking for more access to educational institutions that we can try our curriculum. Of course, we're not replacing anything. We're not replacing 844. We're not replacing CBC. We're just enhancing. And going to these schools directly sometimes is difficult. But if we got someone somewhere within the government who could give us a bit of linear access to them, then it would really help in collecting data and understanding more of what our young ones need to to boost the education and the quality of it.
Yeah.
We need more and more corporates to engage with us. In our AI Central platform, remember I mentioned an assessment, okay?
Yeah.
If you log in right now, you'll see an assessment button, and it's free to take the assessment.
Yeah.
You go click there, either choose as an individual or as a company or business.
Yeah.
You take the assessment.
Remind us, how can somebody access the AI Central platform?
www.aicentral.africa, right? Central ya Mrima, okay?
Yeah.
aicentral.africa. And you go take the test as individuals, as businesses and all that. Just give us a better briefing into the problems you are undergoing as businesses and career individuals, and we'll be able to build more solutions for you. And of course, go in there, type in your problems, try those tools, see how they work. We have workflows. Now the difference between a tool and a workflow, a tool is just ChatGPT. Okay? Workflow is, if I type content creation, then the platform will bring, do you want to create content creation for YouTube, for LinkedIn, for Facebook, for your websites and all that, or just any other part. So our workflow will tell you, for you to create good content for YouTube, you need ChatGPT or Claude for research. You will need, let's say, this script to create an avatar of yourself, and we create a video out of a script, and then you need 11 labs to clone your voice so that we do not have an image of this fine loping man here, and then the image is, the sound is from Johnson, from Luton in the UK, right? So you need those to match. And at the end of it all, if you combine A, B, C, D, you have a wonderful faceless YouTube channel that can be monetized, okay? So those are workflows. So go test them, all of them, take the test and all that. And of course, we also need tertiary institutions, because we are creating a hub, a students hub for our students. I have the platform here, probably I'll launch it here on this platform. Student clubs, where, when I was in school, in college, I was in charge of clubs and sports at the Catholic University of Eastern Africa, and I saw firsthand what clubs can do to change the livelihoods of students. So we said, instead of leaving them behind, let's create a club that we can be teaching them these AI skills for free. Right? Personally, let's say right now I develop business systems using AI and all that. So how can I teach a first year student develop a business system? And then when Joel needs a business system built for his school or his microfinance or his circle, he doesn't need to pay Leon 100,000. He can pay a first year 20,000, still get the same value at a lower cost, and then the student also benefits from that because that's extra cash. So we need as many tertiary institutions as possible to just reach out, give us, because there is that level of gatekeeping, you can't register a club here and all that. Give us that access. We want to help our brothers and sisters there to make an extra income, of course, to upgrade their skills and all that. So right now we need the government, we need the corporates to go take the test, we need career people like yourself and others to go explore our platform. We need those tertiary institutions to give us access so that we can build this platform for students to engage, learn skills for free, and from that, because we'll be giving them the job linkages. Right? They not need to look for that. We'll be giving them that and access here. So we need all that. And of course, media people, this is an honor to have me hosted on your platform, right? This tells me I've made it already. So I need more. I need more of this. We need more of this as a platform to tell our story, to help people understand AI, to help them understand that AI is not here to replace anyone or threaten them. So we need more and more media and platforms so we can tell this story.
Amazing. So actually I'm interested about the part of education, the part of career. It's a good one, I'm telling you, you can have all the, you see corporates coming in and all that. But whatever is going to remain, whatever is going to make AI central, sustainable for the longest period of time is when you build talent, education. I believe in people who learn. I don't believe in people who jump into things without understanding. So I feel like if you build a very good curriculum, if you bring up the young talents, it's something that is going to remain there for the longest period of time. Imagine without school, if somebody didn't go to school to teach my lecturer the computer science, today I won't be doing cyber security. Yes. But it's that passage of knowledge, so that is very important. So maybe in terms of curriculum, maybe if you can talk about that a little bit more detail. So in terms of curriculum, maybe for the government, their institutions. So how is the curriculum structured? Have you envisioned maybe starting from the lowest part? Because again, when you talk about the tertiary institutions, I know there are a couple of tertiary institutions outside there. We have private and public. So maybe somebody is listening and they would want their tertiary institution to be part of this. They would want to integrate the curriculum of the AI curriculum into their courses. Now, how is it structured, and actually, how can they get in touch? Do you have a place maybe in the platform? If I visit www.aicentral.africa, right? Can I get how to reach out to you? Maybe I want to partner with the AI Central, or how do you go about all that?
Now, for now, when it comes to any form of partnership, we have, of course, contact details there. But soon enough, we will launch a separate platform for the Students Hub, the AI Central Students Hub. We'll have a separate platform for them very soon. We're just waiting on a few adjustments here and there for them to be fully functional. And since your interest is so much in education, remember we have two parts to it, right? We have the tertiary institution. These are young adults who are already out of the system, so to say, because college, university is not really a system. We are there to learn more than what you're learning in class. And then we have the young ones in high schools and primary school there. So the curriculum, the ABC AI-based curriculum, is specifically for the high school kids and the primary school kids, right? In China, Japan, we have kids age of 8 creating phones and all that. If our own could just build a ChatGPT of their own, even if it's functional or not, that's a step ahead. That's what we want to see as impact. Okay? We want to see this impact where right now a teacher may go in a class for 40 minutes and then it turns out 99% of the class didn't get anything. We want to create an atmosphere where a teacher will go in class, make learning so interesting using AI, let's say generating images to help you see how Vasco da Gama traveled from, I don't know, Portugal to Mombasa and all that. And then with visual, because we are visual human beings, with visuals, the students will have a better understanding. So we want to create a situation where a teacher will teach for 10 minutes and then 40% of the class has understood what was taught that day. So that's impact. And then, like I said, we don't just want to study how Mount Kenya is a volcanic mountain, okay? Do we have a problem out here that needs us to understand the volcanicity of that mountain? Now, how can we create a solution for that problem? AI will help students understand that. So we move from memorization to application. And then when they come to college, they have these skills, because right now in these hubs we are starting not from a foundation. We're just taking them from where they are and teaching them basic skills. But if they start learning this from primary, when they come to college, we have fully fledged AI experts, as much as they are not experts, who can now apply through these students' hubs and all that. And we are having a productive society where I do not have to call my mom or my dad for pocket money. I do not have to depend on help. I can apply my skills as a first year and still pay my tuition fee. I can apply my skills as a third year and pay for whatever it is I'm supposed to pay. Okay, and this is the privilege I had when I was in school, because I was a salesperson, so I used to sell insurance, cars, loans to pay for my tuition fee and all that. So if you could make it easier for the current generation and the generation to come, just sit down with your phone or computer for 30 minutes, you created a business system for a circle somewhere there, you digitize them, they've paid you. That's a wonderful way to see the society. So it's a process. The curriculum will take long for it to be effective, really long, 8 years plus, because that's the vision. But again, by the end of it, we'll have 10 years building AI tools in this country, in this continent. We'll be at par with countries like China and Japan in terms of young innovation minds and all that. We are so smart as a people, as a race, as a continent, just that we do not get platforms to display how good we are. And AI Central is intentionally looking forward to creating that space so people can express themselves.
Very great vision there. And as I said, for me, I know when you teach people something, it has the longest impact, and it's hard for that thing to come to an end, where we get, because it's a knowledge that people will keep on passing to other generations. So you heard it from Leon. He has an amazing AI tool, AI platform. He's calling it the operating system of AI in Africa. And you can access it via www.aicentral.africa. If you go there, you're going to have amazing experiences. You heard about him talk about the curriculum. So the government, anybody from the government listening to this from across Africa, Kenya and all the rest, you may want to interact, you may want to get in touch so that we see on how this amazing thing can be integrated. You have a school, you have a private school, I'm telling you, this is an opportunity to make your school more interesting and more marketable, because a parent, knowing that there is a curriculum about AI, definitely you're going to get more kids. So this is something that actually is very, to me, if you ask me, it's something that I admire. I always sit down and ask myself so many things, so many questions about the type of content I was being taught when I was in school. And ask myself, is this really helpful? Now, AI is here. This is, it's not the next thing. It's here to stay. It will keep on advancing. So we have to integrate it. And the best way to do this is to integrate it to our kids when they're still young. So the government is something that we need to look. And actually, you heard from him that it's a work in progress. They have laid the foundation. Can we come up and support this great initiative? Because my happiness will be seeing Africa excel in the global space. That is my happiness. You are a corporate organization. Interact with that platform, partner, so that we can build this AI Central platform. It's an amazing thing. It's an amazing idea by one of our own. Let us not wait just to consume things from outside Africa. This is one of our own, and it's going to be one of the biggest things. I trust that and I believe in that. So the institutions, the corporates and all that, this is the time to challenge yourself. This is the time to build one of our own stuff. Now, that makes me ask you a question. You know, for a corporate, if today I'm a corporate, maybe I'm a CEO of an organization, then the question is, if I partner with you, if today maybe there is a bank, there is Safari Rally in Kenya, you see, they are partners. So there is value that they get. They get the value of marketing, their banners, their ads will be outside there. So for a corporate, maybe you can just tell us, if today a corporate, if they decide to partner with you, to partner with AI Central, what are the benefits that me as a corporate, what benefits am I going to get as a corporate at the moment?
They get front row seat
Yeah.
to whatever technology you're going to build going forward.
Yeah.
If, of course, you are part of us already as PB,
Yeah.
and you are in computer science and security, cyber security also, if you create a cyber security AI-enabled tool, because you're part of us, then that means that corporate out there that is partnering with us right now, they get front row seat to your tool.
Yeah.
That's just one of
Yeah.
the ways. Number two, of course, visibility is always a big deal in the corporate space and all that. And since we are launching the student hubs and all that, there's no better population for you to have on your side than the student population. A university student with 1,000 followers is more valuable than a Facebook ad that you paid for 100K. So there's that aspect of it.
And even the talent itself.
Yes.
Because this organization, they need talent.
Yeah. So
I normally see organization running, they call them graduate engineering programs. So today if you go to LinkedIn, you'll find people, or we are having an opening for graduate engineers. Actually, this is an amazing platform. Actually, it'll be, if we are going to have those students clubs, organization will be even able to get access to the top talents there that they can hire to the organization. So
yeah, just even for research purposes.
Yeah.
If you're throwing out there a research on uneducated, not just the formal education, but AI-educated group of young men and women, then you stand to get better results that reflect market statistics than doing random research. So there is a lot of benefits in there, but the most important one is the impact you create, being part of something bigger than yourselves. Okay?
True.
You're becoming part of history in Menke before it becomes history, of course. Currently, no one is building an infrastructure aligned the AI space. Everyone is teaching young kids in primary robotics, and then you ask them, it's a good thing, but where are they going to apply it? So they just taught, and then it's there. The government organizes AI boot camps through e-mobilities, I don't know, the Ministry of ICT, and then after 3 weeks of laboring and all that, where do we apply that? So you partner with us, you're creating history, and you're being part of something just bigger than what you do as a corporate right now. And I don't, that's why corporates have CSR. You could basically operate your business and not give CSR, and no one will ask you a question. But why do you have CSR? Because you just care about the impact outside the business that you do as a company. So this is such an opportunity to be part of something bigger than your business as a corporate.
A very good one there. You see, I've been having, I always question myself when corporates actually choose to do some types of CSR. Maybe people go visit children's home and all that, but now there's some impact that you create outside there that are everlasting, and this is one of them. So if you are a corporate looking to do that, actually, I'll tell you that one of the biggest platforms today and the years to come to do your CSR activities is to partner with AI Central, because they have a very, very clear and big vision for the continent Africa, as you can follow through the conversation that you're having, Leon. So Leon is the brain behind all that. And Leon, maybe as we near the end of this introduction of AI Central conversation, I know we are still going to have more and more conversation coming up. There is the Learners Hub that is coming up. I know when that will be ready, we'll still have a conversation around that. I know you had a vision, and one thing I know with technology, and when you are doing stuff within the technology space, that every day you are meeting new challenges, you are meeting like new experiences, you know, I want to do this. So what's your vision with the AI Central in the next 2 or 5 years? 2 might be short, 5 years, let me say so.
In 5 years, in 5 years, let's say in 5 to 8 years, one, according to our vision board, we need to have at least 72 million Africans actually highly educated and useful in the AI space, because like you said, it keeps changing every second, and I cannot keep tabs on that, but 72 million people can do that. So we need, when something changes in the cybersecurity space, you are up to date with that. When something changes in the phone manufacturing, someone else is up to date with that. When something changes in the finance world, someone else is updated. So when we have, we call it okay, when we have a majority of the
Yeah.
population keeping tabs on different things, then bringing all that together, then that's where momentum and upward growth is created.
Yeah.
So the vision is to have as many young people as possible
Yeah.
equipped with useful, not just skills, useful AI
Yeah.
skills
Yeah.
that can be applied out here. We are envisioning having the first really massive energy infrastructure built in Africa. We don't care where, just
Yeah.
as long as it's in Africa,
Yeah.
in partnership with AI Central,
Yeah.
because we want to say that at the end of the day, we were at least 1% part of the reason why it happened. Okay?
Yeah.
Just that single percentage
Yeah.
part of the reason why it happened. So we're envisioning having a really big AI infrastructure being built in Africa, especially energy related and all that, to tap into that as a resource, and then having as many young people as possible educated on useful, applicable AI skills.
Yeah.
We want to create a space where Elon says before 2050, jobs will be obsolete. You don't need to work for you to get an income.
Yeah.
Before that happens, how do we position better as a continent to make sure it doesn't get us by surprise? So the vision is to make sure we stop playing catch-up games totally, and actually be part of the conversation when solutions are being structured and all that. And this is one of the ways to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Maybe as we wind up, I know you said if somebody logs into the platform, we have the contacts there, how they can reach you. But maybe, I don't know if you know them often, maybe you can just share, maybe there is somebody listening and they're interested, they want to know more about Central AI Central and how they can partner. Maybe you can give them the direct contact on how to reach out to you.
Yeah, so I think one,
Yeah.
I value so much LinkedIn as
Yeah.
a platform because
Yeah.
it's a serious business platform.
Yeah.
So you can reach out directly to me on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
My name, Leon Apungu,
Yeah.
Apungu, okay?
Yes.
Apungu.
So the name will be appearing there.
Yes,
So
if you search Leon, in fact, I should come up at the top, even before you type my second name, I'll be there, okay? So Leon Apungu on LinkedIn. For the calls and all that, you could just use 0759 899 775.
Alright.
You'll get me directly on that call. You won't deal with anyone else, just me. But for effective and permanent conversations, then use the email hello@aicentral.africa.
Yeah.
hello@aicentral.africa. If you use any of those,
Yeah.
then we'll really have a candid conversation. We'll not have to partner immediately.
Yeah.
We could have a series of conversations and then see where they go.
Yeah.
There's no hurry
Yeah.
in Africa, like we say, but we really need to get started right away.
Yeah, amazing. So you have the contacts there. We'll be running them on our screens, so you can talk to Leon. You can talk to the AI Central crew. For all your AI needs, actually, they have, as an organization, you might need knowledge, you might need trainings for the AI. Talk to Leon. He'll come and do amazing stuff for you, just to open the brains of your environment, your staff as an organization and all that. If you're an institution, you need your learners to hear conversation around AI and all that. Talk to him. And most importantly, interact with AI Central platform using the link www.aicentral.africa to learn more about AI and walk this journey together with Leon, with the brain behind that. So it has been an amazing conversation, Leon. I really appreciate, and I hope that more and more amazing stuff around the AI space. We are going to have more conversation around the AI space with you, and I wish that as a continent, as a globe, even people outside Africa, this amazing idea, interact with the platform in any way that you can support. If you find any way that you can support AI Central, you know the contacts, they are there, reach out to them, and yeah, let's make it a big deal in Africa, because if you don't adapt it, it will replace us. This thing is here for me and you. It's here for all of us. It's not here to replace my work. It's here to make my work more effective and more efficient. So the only thing that I need to do is not to worry about AI taking my job, but just adapting it. Because at the end of the day, it's going to make me do amazing stuff as an individual, amazing stuff as a country or as a government, and amazing stuff as an organization. So thank you very much, Leon. I hope to see you again soon so that we can have more and more conversation. Maybe if you have anything, the final comments to say.
One, you can click on the calendar button on the platform just to book a free audit. No one will charge you anything for that. We can do an entire audit of your business, of your career, virtually or physically, anywhere in this country, and then you can get started on your journey. And then lastly, Jesus loves you and there is nothing you can do about it. So understand that and then go out there and be great.
Wow, amazing. You had it. So visit the platform, go get all the channels, how to interact with them. You can book the calendar and have conversation with Leon and the entire AI Central crew. So my name is Paul Brian, and that was episode today on Success Ladder Podcast. Remember, here we aim to inspire the world. So right now, today we are having a conversation that inspires Africa and the entire world through AI. Until next time, but always remember that we need your support as a platform. So we need your subscription. Subscribe to our platforms: YouTube, Spotify, LinkedIn, X, Facebook, IG. And also, if you want to feature in our podcast, in our episode, the email is there, our contacts are there, or you can DM us, send us a message through any of our social media platform. Bye bye, until next time. I'm Paul Brian.